So now let's talk about safety data sheets. Safety data sheets are one of the most important tools an employer has for communicating the hazards of chemicals to employees. These are documents that have broken down into 16 different sections that cover everything from the identity of the chemical to the composition of ingredients, first aid measures in the event of exposure, exposure controls on personal protective equipment, exposure limits, transport information. Basically everything you need to know about working with and protecting yourself from the chemical is included in the safety data sheet. Now in 2012, OSHA updated the Hazard Communication Program and inserted the Global Harmonized Standard. And when they did that, they removed the name material from Material Safety Data Sheet. You may have previously known it as an MSDS or a Material Safety Data Sheet. Now it's just a Safety Data Sheet. So when you're going through yours, if you see the word material in your Safety Data Sheet, you definitely know that that is out of date and it needs to be updated. So look at your chemical inventory and make sure that you have a safety data sheet for every chemical on the list. If you don't have one, usually you can get it from your distributor, or usually just go online and look at the manufacturer's website and they'll have a section for safety data sheets. Once you've obtained all the safety data sheets, you need to make sure that you inform the employees where these safety data sheets are going to be located. You can keep these electronically, that's allowed, but you need to make sure that you have some sort of backup system in case the system goes down and somebody can't access the computer or can't access the website. So really, regardless of what you do, you're going to have a paper hard copy somewhere so that people can access it in the event of some unforeseen emergency. Keep your safety data sheet storage clean and current. It's not meant to be a record of all the chemicals that you once used on the job site. If you're not currently using that chemical on the job site, get that safety data sheet out of the binder. A busy and cluttered binder makes it difficult for people to locate safety data sheets when they need them. If you do have a lot of safety data sheets, consider breaking the safety data sheets out into individual binders and putting them in the workplaces where they're applicable. It'll make it easier for people to access. Now, you've probably seen those yellow safety data sheet binders or the right to know centers that people put on a wall. And those are really helpful for having people informed as to where the safety data sheets are, but they're not required. Really, you just want to go with a method that's easiest to communicate to the employees and it also makes it the most available to them. It's easy to slip up and get behind on safety data sheet management. You get a lot of stuff coming in, you have a lot of safety data sheets to keep track of. So consider checking safety data sheets in part of your regular work procedure. If you're receiving chemicals, maybe consider having that person check the safety data sheet they receive with a shipment against the existing safety data sheet in the binder to make sure that they have the most updated one. It's also a good idea to work in review of safety data sheets into regular company safety meetings. Maybe pull out a safety data sheet during a weekly safety meeting and go over it, or ask an employee some information from the safety data sheet as a knowledge spot check. It's really important to incorporate the management and awareness of safety data sheets into your regular work procedures.